All right. Welcome, beautiful people. Welcome to the channel. My name's Epic Treasure. You know that if you've subscribed. If you haven't, come over, like and subscribe, but hit the notification button. That's when new content comes out, and that's when I'm live. If you're on, who the hell that was then? If you're on Xbox, this might be even better. I might be jumping in a few people's worlds and pimping out their base and getting some hints and tips from PALWORLD savants too. What I'm going to do is quickly, we need to sleep for starters. And then I want to go through a few things. So when I do the base, that I can sleep, base 7.0 build, it is perfect. Previously, people would come into the comments later on and they'd be, Epic, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And then I had to redo the whole base again because they had a better idea than what I did. Yes, we want to repair everything. So, savants, I need you, especially if you are one that is proficient in PAL passives. So with this base, let me just run this down for you. If you don't know this base, I'm going to tell you all about it. It is an end game base. Hopefully the sun will come up soon. And end game base. There's 5 breeding pens here, right? 5 breeding pens. There's the display cage, just in case you want to do that. There's the suck machine, the essence conductor machine, the hatchery, right? So I've got all this in one spot. Okay, all the breeding stuff in one spot. Under here will be all the plantation stuff. There'll be potatoes and onions and all the other stuff. It's got the other things underneath there too, right? This is for people that enjoy doing the harvesting. Now over here we have the PAL merchant. And if you want to sell your PALs, we have just the 2 other merchants that sell things that we need as ingredients, right? So this guy here has all the ingredients to make the cake. So the idea of this base, if you're new to this, was to have a base that was ultimate breeding. So we didn't have barnyards and farms and stuff all over the place. We could just go straight to the vendor and buy the ingredients we needed from him. So we could just pump out cakes like maniacs, right? So it saved us from having a barnyard for eggs, ranch for eggs. It saved us from having a barnyard, farmyard for cows. It saved us from having a red berry thing. It saved us from having a wheat field. We still needed our mill, but we still need our bees for the honey, right? So that's why we've got the beehive up here. There's 16 bees that just bang on through there, and the honey, like there's 20,000 honey in this space. It's sick. Something sick like that. Let's go see, actually, while I'm here. 21,000 honey at this base. Just passively, just dropping. So that's the idea of this base, is to just have perpetual ingredients to make cakes to get the best PALs possible, right? And that comes in the form, and even better in Faybreak, with these tier 2 nodes. I did have 3 of them, right? So the dudes would go nuts. They'd get all the ore. If I could pick it up, they'd get all, I'm full, I think. They'd get all the ore, and then we would make the money, right? Back then, we would get the ore, and then we'd just sell it to the vendor. And the vendor would give us some money. But now we've got the money-making machine, right? So got the money to buy the stuff to make the cakes. And the medicine if you want, whatever. So that's what this base is all about. It's literally about breeding and having the most streamlined experience possible. And that's just buying ingredients from the shop, not going out to plow out in the field, look after the pals and pets and stuff like that. Yes, that is a bounty officer standing there too, right? So that's taken care of. The other bits of the base that are here, I took away the PAL disassembly line, you know, the one that butchers them, because I didn't think we really needed to chop them up, right? I don't know. You put your comment below if you think we need to chop them. There's the weapon assembly line, there's the sphere one, and then there's the just the general production one, okay? So out here, We've got our kitchen. It's got double kitchen there. We've got a refrigerator there. And then through here, we've got this little, I like it, sanctuary bit that has the 2 PAL pod things there. And then my bedroom, which has all the glass and the vines and all that. And then the medicine workbench. And then there's the alpha and beta machine and the medicine cupboard, right? So everything is in the vicinity of the PALs. It's a breathable base. They do not get stuck, right? We've got a repair bench there. We've got a PAL bench here. We do have 1 giant furnace. I think we might need 2. Let me know if you think we need 2. Monitoring stand is everything. There's the expedition station there. And then there's the pumpers and then the power things, okay? Now, the question is, now, you can have 50 PALs on the base. And then we've got these chests, right? So this chest is like, you know, scrolls and tablets. I know it's going to drive you nuts if you got OCD and you go, oh, shivers epic, can I come sort your shit out? This one's got like resources, right? All the resources that you can imagine. This one is basically empty. It's got the farm stuff in there. And this one's I'll sort you out later. So basically all of the bees come up here, they chill out there, they don't get stuck. Up the top we have the chill out room. And I got a feeling that people want to clean this up. I got a feeling about that, but that's fine. They do teleport up to these things here. Now, I'm not privy to know how many of these hot springs there are, but when I got 50 PALs pumping at the base, I assume I need more. We could make more levels, I suppose, but I think it looks quite quaint as it is. Now, here's my question. What ways would you improve this base? And do not tell me to blow it up, because I'm not going to do that. It runs beautifully, but as for the PALs, you know that I'm not proficient at the PALs and their passives. Now I'm going to jump over to who instigated this great idea, and this is our beloved Bobby. Let's sit back and have a read of Bobby, and I think Bobby will have some more interaction now. I've asked him to. Splatterina replaces Anubis outright for handicraft. Now she slaps, right? So automatically we have to go, okay, Splatterina, what passives do you need? What does Splatterina need? How many Splatterinas do we need in this space for handiwork, right? Now, I don't have any lumbering here. I could put some there. I don't want them to chop down my beautiful cherry blossom tree, and I know that I can stop them from lumbering, but I don't trust that I can send Splatterina to a lumbering logging thing and not chop my cherry blossom tree down. So, Splatterina is good if I've turned lumbering off for her. So, Bobby says, Splatterina replaces Anubis outright for handicraft. Literally better in every way. If you're running dungeons and or farming supply drops for +1 suitability books, there are new best PALs. You can run an old WS3 Dark PAL. Give it a book and make it better than the old WS4 PALs. Bobby, I need you to tell me what platform you're on, because we might need to bring Bobby in. We might need Bobby to pimp our base in the PAL passive way. Hexlux with a +1 power book replaces Ozerk. Sootseer with a +1 kindling book replaces Jormungandr Ignis, which is so sad, but it's so good because I'm so sick of him slapping me in the face every time. Prunella with a 1+ planting book replaces Lylene, and Bushing Knock becomes the best lumbering pal with a +1 lumbering. Personally, I replace my Jormungandr with Phalaris Aqua, but it's just a lateral move for a smaller pal. Same thing with Bastagor, Anubis plus Frosty. It's a lateral move, but a little bit smaller for cooling. Because he's a big boy. He's a really big, look at the size of these Jormungandr. People have the idea it would be cool to shrink them, to have a shrinking facility. But I don't know about that. So, please, 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 I welcome you to tell me how to improve without being a jerk, because I'm not changing it. you know, to the point where I'm going to blow it to pieces. But as I said, it runs flawlessly. And I can't think of a way, and I don't, like, the important part to me is this is a base that people can build as a tutorial base. I could easily make this a big, big, big box, right? We can make it a big skyscraper, you know, 70 stories high. But you can imagine how long that would take to run a tutorial for people to follow along. And that includes kids and people that aren't, you know, adept at building either. So I want to keep it as low to the ground as possible without some sort of, you know, crazy stuff. Try to sort of keep it as simple as possible and as beautiful as possible with our little vendor boop, boop, boop places over here. And this also suits people that have got guilds. I play by myself, so I don't need it. And then we've got the beautiful view over here of the fountains, idiot. The waterfalls over here. And it's just such a beautiful base. It really is. So please, I don't know where these spheres are coming from. He's just dropping them out his booty, but look at him. It's like he's dancing and eating. That's what I want to know. And also, rewind back. I know that you can put 2 pumpers on the crude oil spots, but knowing Pocket Pair, they nerf things, and I've got a feeling they're going to nerf the double pumpers. Oh my God, he scared me. They're going to nerf the double pumpers. This is going to be 1. Just like the same with the goddamn defensive walls. You know how much I love those with my castle building. And now I can't even. We can't even put the bloody walls on. Like, why? Why do we have to build them into the ground? I don't know, but that's how it is thus far. So we're making crazy money. We're using the vendor for all the ingredients, so we don't need to have, you know, an insane amount of creatures, you know, at a farmyard, barnyard, and that's it. So I think it's beautiful. So that is a fully functioning all-in-one base, right? And people have said, Epic, what have you got planned for the next area? What have you got planned for the new... Now, listen to me. I'll tell you this. My map is broken. I loaded in and it was empty. It had just, like, the icons of my bases. So I've had to rediscover everything from scratch. In regards to base location, I'm still torn about this. There is this one, and I think it's... I get it. I get why people want to have it there because it has the 3 nodes there. These pals are going to be nearly dead, by the way. I'm just letting you know. Oh, okay, they're not. This is a place that has 3... I'm actually going to put these dudes away. They're hexalite. I can't. My pal box is full. It has the 3 nodes here, right? And that's why it's like the meta base. But when I look at it, I just think... What, like... It's just so uninspiring. The area is just really uninspiring to look at. And I guess that's a challenge in itself, you know, having a base that's just... It's almost like the movie where you have the unattractive girl and you've got to make her look beautiful. It's that kind of thing. Or the same with the dude. Give it a glow up. I'm really struggling with that one, but I think I can do it. This down here is, like I said, that's a meta base because it's got 3 hexalite ores. Big deal. This is beautiful. I love this one. I'm very tempted to make a base here. And the reason being is it does have 2 ores. It's rubbing the rim though. It's really pushing it because there's one there. It's right on the border. And the other one is also right on the border too, wherever it is. I don't even know where it is. There it is. It's there, right? So it's just pushing it. And pals will likely get caught on it. And please, you put your coordinates for a hot base that you know too. I've got quite a lot of them that have got 2 hexalite. God, it's so beautiful here. So that's one of my shortlist items. There are really some other amazing ones. I'll do a tutorial on, or a guide on the most aesthetic locations in this place. Those 2 are, you know, shortlist ones. There's other ones. I can't see my map because my map is broken. This one up here is only there because it is where Hell Zephyr Lux is for the Predator cores. It's a nice area. I don't think I'd mind building there. I mean, we can, especially with the guild chests now. The guild chests are really good, so you don't have to cart everything around. And also, you can set your weight to 0, so you won't be over encumbered. Yes, you'll have a full inventory, but whatever. So this is the area where Hell Zephyr Lux spawns to get your Predator cores. And it's sort of hit or miss with this guy now. Because sometimes bro just doesn't turn up. But the area again, I think maybe I'm sick of the orange, the reddy orange stuff maybe, and that's why I'm just over it. But again, bro has not turned up. It does spawn in the daytime. Does seem to spawn maybe at nighttime. But I love these. I love these beautiful bodies of water. You know, I'm a bit obsessed with that, as you know. I don't know if you're obsessed with water builds, but the whole orange area I'm a bit meh about. I'm into the yellow. This is one. Come here. I want to show you this immediately. Now, the other reason I've kept the other base is because it's got the crude oil, but the crude oil I've kept because of the supply drops, not because of the crude oil spots like that, right? The supply drops are too good to pass up. This is a very sexy spot, if you ask me. Now, there's one node there. Like, look at this. I've got goosebumps about that's how much of a nerd I am about this. Look at that tree. So we could literally build so many wonderful things. I can't even begin to tell you. So that has tickled my fancy a lot. I hate the fact, I think there's only one node there. Let's have a little fly up. Like, there's another one there. Like, you could put base to base to base and create, you know, multi-base. Not that they join, but you can make it look like they join with pathways, etc. So here we've got, it's just like just give me another node, bro. Give me one more node of hexalite, and then we're set. This would actually we do, but we won't be able to build where the tree is. I want one there, and like just give me one, you know, here or something. I can't have my cake and eat it too, apparently. But that is a beautiful spot. That's one of my, and there's one down here. But who wants, do you want to build on, actually there's two there. Do you want to build on like lava? I don't. I certainly don't want to build on lava location. Like, look at it. I don't actually know if that will fit. I just, whatever. But that tree really excites me to build there. That place is nice. And also this area, my God. It's very hard to beat the beauty of the Loess Plains, however the hell you say it. It is stunning. All these beautiful, like, pastel crystals. And look at that. Like, how can you not do it? And all this, the beautiful stream that runs through it, the sun that shines through it. Look at it. It's very hard to say no to it. There's an ore there. There's one there. We could actually do it. We could actually do it right here, as a matter of fact. Let's have a look. Just stop. Just stop right now. Okay, we'll just put it. Pal, 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 pal. That's another hot tip. If you're new to PALWORLD and you're like, what the hell is this? You can use one of your bases as literally a fast travel point all the time. So just then, I'm like, I don't need that base. I'll just grab the PAL box, I'll dismantle it, and the game gives you the materials. So you could go, oh, far out. I really want to, I'm too lazy. I want to travel all the way up here. I don't have the, you know, the fast travel to get up there. I've got, you know, like I've got the fast travel up the top, but I don't have it where I'm traveling from. And then sort of rob Peter to pay Paul. You could just dismantle one of the bases you don't use, and it will put the items in your bag. So you can build a base straight away, go bang, I want to travel wherever the hell you want. So one of these bases, in my opinion, should be a roaming fast travel point. And did we win? We just won. So, oh my God, what the hell is that? I think the war sects are upset. So that's good. That's actually allowed us to piss off. That's allowed us to have 2 nodes there. Get him, get him. 2 nodes and all the beautiful water and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to lock it in. Can you just get dead? That is just stunning though. I wish we could fit 1 more in, but that's certainly on the short list. Look at this little plunge pool. Lovely. So that is stunning. I'm into that. Let's have a little fly around. Can you come here? Thanks. And they drop honey too, the war sect terrors. And what I did notice is the new pals, none of them have farming. So none of them drop any goodies, which is a bit weird. The crystallized ancient tree, this is the spot. This is where the boss is, I think, isn't it? Look at that. That is just... How could you deny this? I might even get rid of the box and put it here. But look at that. There's one. It's just picturesque. But is it functional? Look, it's functional if you just put an expedition center there. That's like station. It's worth it just for that. And I love this feature. How you would use it, I don't know. I don't think you would need to use it. It's just nice to look at, to have this little, even a beautiful glass build. And also, if you put a base all the way up here, you have access all the way down the bottom too. Oh, surprise! We actually do have ore there. But it might not give us what we need. If you know what I'm talking about. Because you can build as high up as you can fly up. So it means that if we put a base here, we'll have access to everything down the bottom. And I don't think that I can see any nodes down there where I can sort of grab that one and then more. There's another one just here too, and they're in the vicinity, but still, and it's not cutting it as much as I would like to. But I think this is the most beautiful place in the map. It's just resource-wise, it does have a skill tree there. You know, a skill fruit tree thing. That's about it. Unless I'm missing something. I don't like that place. It makes me feel claustrophobic. So that's the update. So again, yes, leave your comments about the passives for the creatures, what they should have, what you think should be at that base with the setup that it has. And I'll see what I can do before I actually do a tutorial for it and then have to make an 8.0 version of it. I will love and leave you. I hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, have a lovely day or night, and we'll see what is built next.